Now, students, as I said in my last video, how I'll show you the method of preparation of aryl halide by what is called Sandmeyer reaction. Now, this Sandmeyer reaction is very, very important, both for NEET as well as for the board, respective board exam. So, what is that Sandmeyer reaction? See, if you take the compound which is say aniline. Aniline is phenylamine. This is another name for that aniline is phenylanilene. Remember here, I will write both the name so that you can know what is called phenylamine also. Okay, phenylamine. If you just treat this with sodium nitrite, this is called sodium nitrite. Now, many students, they write sodium nitrile. It is not nitrile, it is nitrite. And this is nitrite group. Therefore, it is nitrite. Many students, they get confused with nitrite and nitrate. Nitrate is NO3. Now, this reaction is carried out in presence of HCl dilute. Okay, the reaction is carried out at about 273 Kelvin, means 0 degree centigrade. Cold condition. Then you will get what is called as benzene disonium chloride. I'll just explain to you first. First write the compound. I'll show you how you get that benzene disonium chloride. This will become N2Cl. This is plus. With this entire group is plus, and that is chlorine will be minus. N2Cl plus there is formation of sodium chloride plus there is formation of water. Okay. Now let me balance. Actually, this balancing not required here, but I'll just explain to you how you get that. See over here, there is about 2 oxygen. So we'll have to put here say 2, because there is 2 oxygen there. I'll put that 2 water. Now hydrogen will become what here 4. There is what here 2 hydrogen. There are 2 hydrogen over here, and there is only 1 hydrogen. So what we can do here twice. Okay, so 2 times HCl. So those 2 hydrogen and this 2 hydrogen has become 4 hydrogen. Chlorine has become 2. See 2 chlorine, 1 and 2. Nitrogen 1 here and this one over here. That become N2. Now see how you get this reaction. This is called as benzene disonium chloride. Okay. Now this benzene disonium chloride is actually unstable compound. Remember, this is just taken, and to that if you take the cuprous halide, that is copper salt, copper halide, okay, then you can get chloride. I'll show you one by one. Okay, first understand the reaction. See, this reaction is diazotization. This is also called, I will therefore write here by diazotization, because diazonium salt is produced, therefore it is called about diazotization. Now here I hope you understood. See this nitrogen has joined, has become N2, to that chlorine goes, so it is N2Cl. Then this hydrogen which is there here and this oxygen will form water. What is left here? Na and more of chlorine. So that will form NaCl. Now this benzene disonium chloride can be used to prepare different compound. I will show you one by one. Suppose if I take here to prepare A, I will put here so that you can understand. Preparation of chlorobenzene from disonium chloride, from benzene. It is one reaction, otherwise disonium chloride. I am just explaining to you, that's why I am writing here separately. Okay, from benzene disonium chloride. Then what will happen here is this reaction is carried out with, suppose I take here benzene disonium chloride with say N2. I hope you don't get confused with this. Okay, N2Cl. So I'll just show that also as plus and minus, just to show that it is a ionic compound. Okay, this is treated with, suppose carry out the reaction with Cu2X2, cuprous halide. Now X here can be chlorine or bromine. Chlorine or say bromine. You can see now. Okay. Then what will happen here? See. Then this chlorine X will come here. This X will come over here. Then copper will combine with this chlorine and form Cu2Cl2. So what will be the product here? This X will go here. Okay, so I'll just show that first, so that you can know how you get the reaction. To avoid the confusion, I'll write this first. See, there will be formation of X means halorine. X here. Okay, X is either chlorine or bromine. So that's what I said here. So what is left here? Cu2. And one X is gone here. So to that, this chlorine will go there. Along with that, there will be formation of N2 plus copper, what? Halide, copper chloride. So cuprous chloride. So this part I will not write because it will create confusion in you. That will become again Cu2Cl2. I'll just show you one reaction here and then you'll understand better. Suppose I have written here as, because you will get confused, I will write here N2Cl plus N minus. This is treated with copper bromide, CuBr, or you can write it as Cu2Br2. This is called as cuprous. That's what is called cupric. Cupric will be CuBr2. Copper has two valency oxidation state. One is plus copper and other one is plus 2 copper. So it is like this. See, Cu with 1 and Cu with 2. Okay. So if it is Cu with 1, it is called cuprous. And Cu with 2, it is what? Cupric. If I have to write like this, copper bromide, Cu with 2, then it would have been Cu2. Instead of that Cu2, it would have been CuBr2, cupric bromide. Okay. Now here you will get the compound as bromobenzene. See here in this case X is what here? Bromine. I hope you followed. X is here what? Bromine. So bromine will go here. So you'll get here what then? Bromobenzene. Plus that is formation of cuprous chloride, Cu2Cl2. Why did I that? So that you did not get confused. So now nitrogen. Actually, even if you don't write this also, no problem. Directly you can write it as bromobenzene plus this. Now of course you have to balance it by putting here 2, this 2 and this 2. There's no need. So you get bromobenzene. If I have to take here, suppose if I take the same compound, I take benzene diazonium chloride, I can write even here, no problem. With not necessary that it should be written here. And if I treat this with Cu2Cl2, okay, then you will get here chlorobenzene. This reaction is called as what? Sandmeyer reaction. So you will get here chlorobenzene plus nitrogen. Okay. So even if you don't write this also, no harm. There is no need of writing this. Important is this here. So from here, chlorine will go here, nitrogen will be out, and this will become what? Chlorobenzene plus nitrogen. So what is Sandmeyer reaction? Conversion of benzene diazonium chloride into, conversion of aniline into benzene diazonium chloride. And that benzene diazonium chloride can be used to prepare different halorine. That reaction is called what? Sandmeyer reaction. It is not ended here. More reactions are there, which I will explain to you in the next video. I hope you understood here. See, again I'll repeat. This compound, since it is N2, is a diazo. N2 group here is called diazo. Benzene diazonium chloride. So therefore it is called diazotization. Now one more thing. Instead of taking sodium nitrite, you can treat with nitrous acid. Okay, see this NaNO2 plus HCl, instead of taking that, I can write it here as HNO2. HNO2 will be what? Nitrous acid and HCl. Instead of this sodium nitrite, nitrous acid and HCl. Then in that case, you will get this compound and this water. There won't be sodium chloride. Okay, I'll just show you in the next video. Okay, so please follow. Again see, here this I have written X2. X is going here. That's why you get here X. But copper cannot, iodo compound cannot be used. For that part, you cannot use here as QCU2I2. That is unstable. So that part, if you hit with potassium iodide, I don't have a space here, so otherwise I would have completed here only. So if you hit with potassium iodide, you will get there iodobenzene. So all these reactions, conversion of aniline into haloarine, that reaction by using sodium nitrate initial or nitrous acid initial is called as Sandmeyer reaction. Okay. So let me just explain to you the next video. I will explain